Collecting vintage SF can be a bit of an addiction, and I do have a number of dealers, book dealers that is. One of them is John Thompson. If you go to ABE Books online and go to sellers, search up John Thompson if you're in the Winnipeg area, or if you would just like to check out his collection. Many of the Ace science fiction specials that I've collected come from John. And just yesterday, I bought some more books from him. My vintage SF collection has been skewing towards Ace books. I find that the Ace books from the 1950s, 60s, and 70s are very collectible. Before the book haul of today, I have one of the Ace doubles. Clifford Simic, So Bright the Vision, a collection of his best science fiction, and The Man Who Saw Tomorrow, Jeff Sutton. This man must die, or the future will never die. I'm not sure why we want the future to die. Anyways, this is an Ace double. This is a 60-cent one. They come with an H in front of their series numbers for ones that are 60 cents. And the side of the book has both titles. So that's the concept of an Ace double. That was the only Ace double I had until this last book haul. Another area that I wanted to collect is the works of A.E. Van Vogt. He was born in Manitoba, in southern Manitoba, lived in Winnipeg, my hometown, for a number of years, and started writing science fiction. Eventually, he moved to California. So I decided I'd like to collect some of A.E. Van Vogt's work and to eventually make some videos of them. Many of his first novels are actually fix-ups of short stories, and some of his first work can be found in Ace doubles. And if my research is correct, I believe this is the first Ace double that deals with science fiction. So here we go. 2 Van Vogt novels, 35 cents. The World of Null A, and if you rotate it, Universe Maker. This is an Ace original by A.E. Van Vogt. So if we look at the date in this one is from 1953. Then the next one I have is The Weapons of Isher. On the back, this time we have one by Murray Leinster. And this is the first book that I have of Murray Leinster. He's an author that I've wanted to collect for a little while. Gateway to Elsewhere. Another A.E. Van Vogt, One Against Eternity. You keep seeing the designation for D. Once again, that's because it's 35 cents. And on the other side, we have The Other Side of Here, another one by Murray Leinster. Next, we have a little bit of a design change. And you'll see that this one costs a little bit more as well. This one is 40 cents, and its designation is an F. So all 40-cent Ace books have the F designation. And we have an early book by Robert Silverberg, Exciting Stories of Wonders in New Worlds. And on the opposite side, The Seed of Earth. If your number is up, you go to the stars. This one has a little bit of a different design change on the side as well. Here, let me just hold up the previous one. So you can see that they split it down the length of the spine, and this one is split halfway through the spine. They also have a very interesting Ace Books design here for their logo. So let's see when this one was printed. This one is from 1962. Then I have an Ace single. This one is called The Time Traders, and it's by Andre Norton. Andre Norton is just about the best writer alive when it comes to space adventures. I haven't read Andre Norton, so I'm looking forward to reading her work. And this is a single book. And then we come to a newer one. Let me just take a look at, this is a 1971 Ace double. And this one has A. Bertram Chandler books. Alternate Orbits, My World, Your World, and the Worlds That Could Not Be, and The Dark Dimensions. The outsider's ship was Pandora's box of time. So that's an Ace double from 1971. These newer ones don't have a designation for the 75 cents there. There's no letter designation in these newer ones. So that's the start of my collection of Ace doubles. There's a lot of them. I'm not looking to be a completist in this area, but if there's authors I'd like to try, then I'm going to be getting them. Ace isn't the only company that had two novels in one book. This one here is a Belmont Tower book from July of 1972. It has Doomsman by Harlan Ellison, 7 times winner of the Hugo and Nebula Awards at that point, and The Thief of Thoth by Lynn Carter, one of America's most honored sci-fi writers. This one doesn't have the flip cover. They're just within the same novel. So you don't have to rotate. It just starts halfway through. Continuing with A.E. Van Vogt, I have these single novels from Ace Books. The War Against the Rull. No holds are barred in the fight against the shape changers. Also, The Darkness on Diamond Dia, the great new Van Vogt novel of the year. Let's see what year that came out. That one is from 1972. And then from Berkeley Books, Away and Beyond. This is a 1959 printing. And the last one in the book haul, it's a first printing from May of 1951 in the Bantam edition. Its original copyright is 1950 in a Doubleday edition. I think you will know what this novel is. The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury. This is from Bantam Books. Here we have young Ray Bradbury. His is a very great and unusual talent. So those are the books that I picked up yesterday. I also have some other A.E. Van Vogt books in the Ace edition, and I'll just show those to you now. I have The Wizard of Lynn. He tapped the voice of unheard powers. On this one, you'll note that it is an F series because it is 40 cents. This one is from 1962. I have a number that are in this livery with the Ace books. And I also have The Battle of Forever and The Children of Tomorrow. And the last one in the Ace edition is The Far Out Worlds of A.E. Van Vogt. The first book I plan to read of A.E. Van Vogt's, though, I don't have in an Ace edition. I've heard Stephen E. Andrews talk about this book and some other people as well. The Voyage of the Space Beagle by A.E. Van Vogt. They mention that it is the inspiration for Star Trek and the movie Alien. In fact, A.E. Van Vogt sued Alien for plagiarism, and apparently they settled out of court for about $50,000. This is one of the Timescape printings for pocketbooks. It's a fix-up novel of 4 stories. And I want to follow up reading The Voyage of the Space Beagle by reading Ship of Strangers by Bob Shaw. I understand that this novel is a bit of an homage to The Voyage of the Space Beagle. So I think it'd be a good idea to read them back to back. So that's my book haul for today. Have you read any of these books? Do you like to collect ace books? How about ace doubles? Other than The Voyage of the Space Beagle and Ship of Strangers, which book would you recommend I read first? In a future video, I want to give you a tour of my shelf of ace books. Until next time, keep collecting.